Today, we're gonna be ranking characters that I liked, or good characters from the Superman movie that just came out. Frick, man, I watched this shish when I was sick. I watched it. And it was good. It was good. It was good. Of course, we all have our nitpicks, but I'm pretty sure I like the team ups, the characters. I feel like Hawkgirl. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get to Hawkgirl. We're gonna get to Hawkgirl. So now we're gonna get to my favorites.
So I think your cousin has returned.
Okay, let's see. Alright. We're going to start with Supergirl. And Supergirl, I'm gonna give her an S. I really enjoyed the scene that she was in. I actually enjoyed the screen time in which we got for her, where she comes into the Fortress of Solitude. Actually, she crashes into it and asks for her dog Crypto, and that was a very interesting scene that shows her character. That's a total S tier for me. She's a baddie. Now we have another baddie, a blonde baddie over here. I'm gonna give her a B. Cat Grant. Actually, I'm gonna give her a C. She does what she needs to do in the movie. She's hot. I would have bumped her up a little bit, but you know, we didn't really get much of her. I'm not too sure about the character, though. Cat Grant in the movie, hot. She did what she needed to do. Now Clark Kent, I wanna put him at a D. We didn't get much of Clark Kent. We only got one scene of him. And Clark, we didn't get much of Clark. It was mostly just Superman, and we never really got to the whole Clark Kent persona most of the time, besides him hanging out with his parents and talking to his parents. But that's not really Clark. I mean, it is Clark. Like, this is very complex. How do I say this? Because we only see one character throughout the movie. We don't see Superman. We see one person. Like, we don't really see an alter ego as much when it comes to Clark and Superman. I can't really tell the difference. They feel the same to me. I don't know, man. C tier. Wait, let me put an F tier. Eve. Eve does her character pretty good. Actually, maybe I should start over. Nah, it's chill, I already started. Eve. Eve does her character pretty well. I'm gonna give Eve a C tier. I want to put Clark Kent at the bottom because we didn't get much of the Clark Kent action, the journalism action, the specifics of Clark Kent. I mean, you know what? We'll just keep him at C. We'll keep him at C. Guy Gardner gets a B. Guy Gardner. I feel like it could have been better. This movie made him likable, which we should like. His whole character in the comics is that he's hated. He's ridiculed, disliked, and a very disrespectful type of guy. Like, we're supposed to hate the guy. Though, my thoughts and opinions on him, I've always disliked him, but I liked that I disliked him. I mean, in this movie, He's not really giving off the full Guy Gardner energy. It's pretty good. I mean, like, Nathan Killian is in this movie, and you could have done a lot with just this. But I'm guessing because of screen time, I feel like the movie should have been a bit longer. I know people's attention spans are bad, but like, come on, just a bit longer. Because like most of the characters here aren't that fleshed out. I feel like our Gardner could have been better, but we'll see more of him from like the Lantern TV show or something. Hog Girl. Hog Girl gets a D. She probably get lower, but I like the costumes. This is gonna be a hot take. I actually kind of like the costumes. Well, kind of stupid, really. I like the concept of the costumes, that they're leather outfits, and they work for Maxwell Lord. I actually do like the helmet. I actually like Hog Girl's helmet. Although I'm not a fan of Guy Gardner's suit, I like Hog Girl's outfit more because of the colors and the. Although I don't. I like the helmet. I also like the mace. I like what they did with Hawk Girl. However, design-wise, I'm not a fan of. She's barely in the movie. She barely has any scenes. She only has like a few scenes. She doesn't really give me that full, scope or Hawk Girl vibe, and she's very complicated in the comics. There's a whole thing I don't want to get into where I'm not sure which version this is, Sandra or Sandra or this other one I forgot. Jimmy Olsen is next to Eve over here at the C tier. Although most of the characters did what they were supposed to do, although I wasn't really feeling it Jimmy Olsen was pretty good. I'm not sure if he's a redhead in this one. Although I was fine with Jimmy. Jimmy was good. Crypto the super dog. Yeah, F tier. I hated Crypto. I'm kidding. He's annoying, but he didn't need to be in this movie. I give him an S because I like dogs. Actually, hot take. Crypto and Hog Girl didn't need to be in this movie, like, at all. Actually, Crypto, Hog Girl, and some of the... Actually, this is a Superman movie, so Crypto didn't have to be in the movie. He could have been in Supergirl, and it still would have worked. I don't know. Actually, I do know. Gunn's fascination with his love for his dog. I get it. Rescue dog. Put his dog in this movie, but at the same time, this isn't really Crypto's character. His character, I think, is much different in the comics. He's much more behaved than he is in this movie. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of Crypto the super dog in this movie, although because he's a dog and he's cute and I'm a dog lover, I'm just gonna put him there. Lex Luthor gets an A. I would have put him at S, but then like I didn't really feel as much with him. His scenes though. His scenes. Okay, Lex Luthor gets an S. I really enjoyed his scene. Lex Luthor. Honestly, he's one of my favorite parts about the movie. I'd say Lex, I give him like an S. Very entertaining. His scenes are very fun and interesting, but I'm still thinking about whether I should keep him on the S or not. Though, let's just move on to the next one. I'm giving Lois S. I really like the actress. I forgot her name. I actually really like how she was portrayed in this movie. Although, Lois Lane. This is a pretty good Lois Lane in my opinion. I really enjoyed her. And her chemistry with Superman. Very good. Very nice. And now we're going on to my favorite, Metamorpho. Yes, I liked all the scenes. I liked everything about Metamorpho in this movie. I liked it. The suit. I mean, not the suit. The way he looks. His powers. Everything really. Metamorpho was the best part about this movie. For me, he was one of my favorite parts. And we're gonna get to Mr. Terrific. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Mr. Terrific was amazing. Dude's terrific. Oh my gosh. Him and Metamorpho should like get their own movie, The Terrifics. It's gonna be amazing. I think they might even be the new Fantastic Four, personally. Metamorpho. And they could probably like make like a movie like The Terrifics, and then it'd be a banger because these two are my like favorites in the movie, and I loved though in this movie, especially all of the scenes were terrific and Metamorpho. All of the scenes they stole this movie, even though it's Superman's movie. They stole all the scenes and everything, making and elevating this movie. Flag gets an F. I don't know. I didn't watch Creature or Commandos, and 4 gets a B. I actually kind of liked him though. I don't know. He's very comedic. He's a robot. I'll give him an A. Steve Lombard gets a C. I really enjoyed his scenes. Actually, I don't even remember his scenes. Wow. I don't even remember much from Steve Lombard. I think I'm biased because I read comics and I watch DC animated stuff, so my brain is like projecting how I view the characters and not the movie per se, like in other mediums. Superman gets it. I didn't really like Superman in this movie. He's gonna get I'll give him a C, but I want to give him a D. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with Superman. It's like the only like standouts for me was Lois, Lex Luthor, Crypto, Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, and Supergirl. Engineer, I'm gonna put an F. I'm not gonna watch the Authority movie. I personally think I really liked Crypto would get an F. Actually, you know what? Hot Girl and Crypto would get an F because I think they shouldn't even be in this movie. They take up too much screen time, and if they weren't in this movie, it wouldn't make much of a difference because I feel like Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific can fill the spots for both of them, and it wouldn't really make much of a difference, so they shouldn't be in the movie. I put them in F, but because I'm a dog lover, I'll put Crypto A, and Hot Girl gets to stay at D, and Superman, it didn't really feel like his movie. I mean, it was his movie. It was a good Superman, but like, I don't know, man. I just... I'm very... It's very complicated. I have a very complicated feel for this Superman. I think I'm still trying to get used to it. It's a very new, fleshed out interpretation, although I'm not the biggest fan of this version. I'm still warming up to him. I'm giving him a D.